Hello everyone, welcome to Salesforce Atlas. My name is Dorissa. If you're new to the channel, it is really great to see you back here in the channel. In today's episode, I would like to share my knowledge with you about Salesforce AppExchange, how to find components there, what else can you find on AppExchange besides components, and once you install any components or any flows, or maybe built into Salesforce, where to find this, and maybe how to uninstall it in case you decide not to use it and don't want to use any space in your Salesforce production. Also a hint, just use your sandbox environment. If you're not sure about it, test it there. You can break things, and you don't really have to push everything straight away into your production environment, and enable it for admin users in the beginning only. All right, as always, I'm in my Salesforce playground, and I can just test it and break it and share as well my knowledge with you. And I'm currently in the user interface, so I'm in Sales app, and I have also on the side opened my setup, and another page is going to be for Salesforce AppExchange website. But before we go into that, I would like to show you that as you log on into your Salesforce environment and you are in setup and you just scroll, you click on the arrows either to the right or to the left, you will notice that one of the options is to visit AppExchange, and you can actually even get started within your Salesforce org. And once it opens another page, there is another window that you can select, and it will redirect you to the AppExchange website, or you can even try to install components. If you know what you're looking for, you can install them right within your Salesforce environment. But for now, I'm going to close this. I have prepared already a new window that's as well Salesforce AppExchange, and I'm going to start here. And with Salesforce AppExchange, maybe you have heard about it. You can find and install already out-of-the-box made solutions for you to install and instantly apply to your organization. Maybe these are some pre-configured reports or dashboards that you don't have to create from scratch. Now, if I select solutions by type, here you can see all solutions that AppExchange can provide you with. You can find here apps, you can find bold solutions, you can find flow solutions that maybe you don't have to build from scratch, and it might meet your needs and save you time, some lightning data and components. You can apply these components to your Lightning App Builder. I'm going into apps, and I haven't pre-planned it, but I will just try to find some dashboard or some solution that is already in here. And obviously, I'm going to look for free solutions. You can see here in your left-hand side, you have some paid solutions offered by companies, and also discounted for non-profits. Now I'm going to select free solutions and apply filters. Actually, I can even use the very first solution, Salesforce Adoption Board Dashboards. I'm going to click on it, and hopefully I can install it. Now there's only one image. There are very good positive reviews, and it is free. I can see the rating is very high. Now, if I scroll down, sometimes you get videos here, and you can even watch a demo of the solution and see if it matches your requirements. And in brief, there is a very short overview with highlights and description, just to see again if it matches your requirements. And this is, I guess this is on every solution that you can find in Salesforce AppExchange. And important part is features, requirements, and support if you're looking for any support. Now in features, I can see it's Lightning ready, very good, as I'm using Salesforce Lightning in general, and as most companies do now. And then we have package contents. We have no custom objects, no Nothing really, no lighting components, and you can see later that it varies from component to component, from solution to solution. So that's something as well to consider, as this is going to take space in your environment. And very important part, requirements. Salesforce editions. Now these components will sometimes vary and won't be suitable for all Salesforce editions. As I'm using Playground, it's a developer edition, so we are safe here. This is good. I can definitely install this. And it looks like this is going to be very good for this quick demo. I'm going to get it now. All right, the next thing, it will always ask you whether you want to install it in your production environment or install it in your sandbox. And if you're new to these components, then I would suggest you to install a new solution in a sandbox environment to see if it is actually a good solution for you. You can test it, you can break it there, and you don't have to worry about uninstalling it even, as you're going to refresh your sandbox later anyway. And I'm going to install it in the production because Playground counts as production environment, and I'll just click install in production. Right, next will be to confirm the installation details, and I'm going to confirm and install this solution into my environment. Now this might take some time. I had to select a different org, and I will carry on with this org. And all right, so next step would be to decide where to install. And I would suggest always starting with install for admins only, because if you install it for all users, you might run into some errors, or at least your users might run into some errors. The reason behind it is various permission sets, and admins usually have all permission sets. They can easily access to all objects in Salesforce. So let's go over the install for admins only, and I'm going to install it. And there was another option to install it for specific users. I didn't really go into that. You can also look into using that option, but starting with admins is always a good way to install any packages from AppExchange. Installation was complete, and I think it was successful. I will click done. It has redirected me to the installed packages. That's the place where you want to see if your new components and your AppExchange solutions have been successfully installed. And I can see I have dashboard Paul, but Salesforce Adoption Dashboard is the one that I have installed just now. And I can see it is in here. I can click on it as well. I can also view components and view dependencies, and it is right here. So that's very good. Now let's see. I'm going to open Sales app. I'm going to open all dashboards, and now I'm going to try to find it. All right, yes, we have created on. So these dashboards are related to adoption, and I can see a folder was created, Salesforce Adoption Dashboards. So I can see they have been installed, and the folder was created, Salesforce Adoption Dashboards, and we have created date and created by, and there's no description, but this is looking very good. I'm going to open the very first dashboard. Now it was created for me out of the box. I didn't have to create any filters. As I can see, there are so many reports as well in here. It looks very beautiful out of the box, very quick solution in case you're very short on time. I hope the video tutorial made sense and you'll feel more confident in going into AppExchange, finding the right solution for you and installing into your first sandbox and then into your production org. Start with admin users just in case, and then later gradually move it to other users. Thanks a lot for getting this far in the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.